It's not uncommon for microbrands to revisit previously released models as both an opportunity to capitalize on initial success, but most importantly to showcase the level of maturity they have achieved since. After all, this is how legacies are built. This is Second Hour Gene Clear Mark II. Perhaps the best known Australian microbrand, Second Hour have managed to build a strong community around their great products and amazing customer care. Peter Sargison is probably one of the best microbrand ambassadors out there, as the League of Microbrands Facebook group he co-founded alongside Hemel's Marvin Menke has gathered more than 50,000 watch enthusiasts. I will leave a link to the group in the description of the video. You're cordially invited. Peter is also one of the microbrand owners I will forever be grateful to, being one of the first to help me get this channel off the ground by sending me watches for review. So, after reviewing Mandala Burst and Memoir, I thought it would then be appropriate to buy Second Hour's Gene Clear 2 and give you my honest opinion on it. This is a review I had to time carefully though, as quickly after buying it, it sold out. These days, however, the Australians are running a pre-order with delivery in just a couple of weeks, so if you like the watch, you can access the link I left in the description of the video. I should start this by saying I don't believe this should be considered a 40mm case. Granted, placing the calipers under the overhanging bezel, the reading is 40, but the 41mm one gets when measuring the watch across the bezel will paint a better picture of how this watch actually wears. Not many 30 atmosphere rated watches are as thin as the Gene Clear. At 12.5mm, the watch offers a very interesting contrast between a slim profile and a reassuring heft, and this sensation of solidity is reinforced by the way the grippiest crown I've ever handled is nestled between the two strong crown guards. The slanted coin-edged bezel leads nicely to the sunburst dial. I guess it's a matter of taste, but I find the markers, and especially the hands, somewhat underwhelming as they leave a lot of virgin estate across the dial. Originality comes in spades though, from the recurrent emphasis on 12, 4 and 8 o'clock markers to the beautiful counterweight of the seconds hand. Finally, the bracelet is original, elegant and sturdy, with a great integration of the end link. Second Hour have a reputation for some of the best finished watches in their price range, and the Gene Clear does not disappoint. Must be really nice for Peter to know he can rely on solid manufacturing, capable of turning into metal, design cues so delicate they can actually only be observed through the loupe. A particular highlight for me is the beveling of the sides of the case, precise yet discreet enough to be worthy to be featured on a watch costing 10 times more. As for how everything comes together, just by adjusting the microglider of the clasp or turning the 120 clicks bezel, it soon becomes evident everything is measured down to microns. If its fit and finish punch way above its price point, what this watch is made of blows any competition out of the water. Starting with the caliber, this is one of the rare instances where a microbrand watch is powered by the unobtainable ETA 2824. Incredibly scarce nowadays, this legendary automatic movement beats away at 4 Hz, has a power reserve of roughly 40 hours, and is about 3 times more expensive than the Miyota 9039 powering similarly priced watches. Furthermore, the calibers inside Gene Clear are regulated before being shipped out. Another great feature of this watch is its imperviousness to scratches. Helped by its special coating, the hardness of this watch and bracelet is 1200 Vickers, 5 times the one of untreated 316L stainless steel and close to the hardness of the ceramic bezel insert of this watch. perfect, however, this is not. The amount of BGW9 Superluminova applied on the indices and the bezel scale is adequate for a 300 meters diver, but I'm afraid the hands of the watch pay the price of what I still believe is too small of a footprint. As a consequence, they will fade away quicker than the markers, which is actually the opposite of what someone who wants to know what time it is might want. As previously stated, the watch wears exactly the way a 41mm should. I have become increasingly attracted to smaller 38-39mm watches, so I would say this one is at the top end of the range for my 19cm wrist. Comparing it with the other 41mm diver in my collection, Jean Clear certainly seems bigger due to a perceived larger dial, although the dials are actually identical in diameter. One aspect that severely impacts the versatility of this watch is its small lugs. Because of the small distance between the sidewall and holes, the only type of spring bars that can be used are the curved ones. This pretty much means one is confined to wearing the watch on its bracelet, which, considering how well it's made and how easy one can get a proper fit, it's not really a tragedy. Not only is this watch powered by a rare caliber that has a guaranteed longevity to match the one provided by the anti-scratch coating, Jean Clear Mark II is actually much more than the sum of its parts. Built and finished to a very high standard, backed by a company winning accolades for their customer care, when it comes to a diver, there's really no objectively better alternative, microbrand or not, for the price. Thank you for watching. See you soon.